way back from BICESTER Village. We didn't vlog at all when we were there. We're just still kind of like getting to grips with vlogging in public, and honestly we kept getting the camera out and then both of us got getting too scared to actually do it. It's really awkward. It is really awkward. So we'll do it eventually. But either way, we had a very successful trip. In terms of like busyness, I know people have been wondering how busy it is. It really wasn't that bad. I'd say it was like a normal weekday going to BICESTER, probably less busy. Queues and stuff went bad. For Gucci, you have to do these like QR scanner things. And I think, so we scanned our QR and then they called us back like an hour later, which was fine. And then it was the same for Burberry as well. You had to do a QR scan and then they called us back like 15 minutes later. So it really was actually fine. And COVID wise, it was really, really safe. They were really on it with sanitizing and masks. You have to wear a mask everywhere now, not just in the stores, everywhere. You have to sanitize your hands upon store entry. And obviously they're only letting a certain number of people in stores as well. So it's really good. And same with like walkways, so if you're leaving you have to walk to the left, and if you're like coming in you have to go to the right.
It's pretty good.
So it's really good. Jeans very tight. But hello, it is the next day, so it is Thursday lunchtime. I'm gonna show you everything that I got at BICESTER today in terms of like fashion-y bits. Again, we're really sorry we didn't film at BICESTER, but I just still, or both of us just still feel a bit nervous like getting the camera out in public. We obviously haven't been like using a camera or vlogging for long at all, probably like a month and a half now, and it is just a little bit awkward. It's fine because we still picked up lots of things that we're gonna, or at least I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show you what I got. So the first place we went to was Prada, and we made a beeline for it, just because Prada is one of those that tends to get really, really busy. And I picked up a pair of shoes. Don't look at me like that. He's looking at me with judgment in his eyes. I picked up a pair of shoes. Now I've been on the hunt for a pair of nude pumps, like ballet flats, for a really, really long time, and I haven't found any that I like, that were like a relatively good price, because I don't want to pay like an extortionate amount for ballet pumps. But they had some in Prada, and so I got these, which are actually perfect. I'll come a bit closer so you can see here. And they are just plain nude. They are painted, so they're shiny. They have a little bow, and then they also say Prada underneath here. I got them in a size, I think I got them in a 35.5. Oh, I got them in a 35. What's up? I got them in a 35. Normally I am a 36, but I tend to size down when it comes to ballet flats or high heels. Anything that's really leather, anything that's leather I tend to size down on. But yeah, these are a 35 and they fit perfectly. Have you got on your bed? These are a 35, they fit perfectly, and I really love them. The colour is slightly pinky, but it is still nude, and they've got a rubber sole, which is excellent because a lot of shoes I buy I tend to just get resoled with a rubber sole anyway, because I am clumsy and I fall over if I don't, because I slip. So it's great that these have a rubber sole, and it's great because they don't make a loud noise. So these were, okay, these were £240, and I think that they retail for about 420 to 460. I may be wrong. I tried to look for them online and I couldn't actually find them. But either way, I thought that was a really good discount, so I'm really, really happy with those. And I just wanted them because in summer, I'm not really a trainer person. I like wearing Converse, but that's pretty much it. In summer I actually prefer to wear like ballet flats and stuff, and I just really needed a good sturdy pair. So that is the first thing I got. We then went to Gucci. We had a mooch around Burberry and everything. I didn't really find anything I liked. So then we went to Gucci and I spotted these straight away and I just had to have them. So this is what I got from Gucci, and there was actually quite a few things in Gucci. There were some amazing bags in there, like really stunning, eye-catching bags. But I had a word with myself before we went to BICESTER, which I have to do quite a lot. But I basically said that, you know, if I was going to buy anything that was designer or expensive, it needed to be something that I really needed or something that I would wear a lot and not just kind of like an impulse buy. I tended, when I was younger, I tended to go to BICESTER a lot and look at something and be like, oh my god, it's amazing and it's on such a good discount, and buy it and then never actually use it because when would I use it, sort of thing. So this time around, and the last few times we've been, I've made sure that whatever I am buying is something that I will use again and again. And I think everybody should really stick by that rule when buying designer stuff, because, you know, they are very expensive and you just need to be aware and careful of what you're buying. Either way, this is what I got from Gucci. Oh, they are just amazing. So they are, so Gucci doesn't use real fur, so this is obviously not real fur, this is faux, but they are kind of like a cheetah leopard print, and they are obviously the loafers, or the mules I should say, actually. They're the mules, and I got them in a 35.5. I normally am a 36, but they didn't have that size. They actually only had small sizes, and because these were such a discount, I felt like I couldn't say no. So I will show you up close. So here we are, this is them, and like I said, I'm normally a 36 in Gucci, but just had to have these. And I have another pair of these Mules, and honestly they are extremely comfortable, and if anybody is looking to invest, I really recommend it because they are actually great. They do have a clippy sole, but my other ones actually are fine, and they also have a rubber sole at the back here, so actually they're not too bad when it comes to soles, but they're just lovely. These are obviously, because there's some sort of faux fur on there, I am going to have to look after them, but that's fine, just don't wear them in the wet, Talia, and I'm sure you'll be fine. But yeah, I just thought these were absolutely wonderful. I'm going to wear them with loads of things. Like in summer I could wear them with little white dresses, or I could even wear them with jeans, black jeans. These are kind of like, you can keep them pretty chill, but you could also dress them up a little bit, and they were a bit of an impulse, but I thought they were a very good impulse because I cannot see myself not wearing these for like another 10 years. Like, I'm going to wear these forever, and I love a leopard print moment. Now these were, they were £170, which is an absolute steal. These sort of mules, or at least the Gucci mules, the plain black ones retail for £520. And I can imagine with this sort of material on the front, it would actually be more expensive. So, I mean, an absolute steal. Now, when I went in, I knew that they obviously only had small sizes, which is great for me because I have small feet. But there were quite a few of them. And there were some other mules in there which were really nice. There were some lovely pink lace ones. There are some really cute red and blue gingham ones, which I actually really wanted as well. But yeah, an absolute steal, and I loved them. So had to get them. And then finally, in terms of accessories, I got a handbag from Chloe. Now, I am a handbag addict, but again, had a word with myself to make sure I didn't buy anything that I wasn't gonna wear, and I have been in the market for a summer handbag for probably about 2 years now. I have a lot of dark handbags, a lot of blacks, navy blues, reds, yeah, that's pretty much the only colour handbags I have, and I really needed like a lighter kind of handbag, and I really wanted a good investment one. I have one of those like circle kind of like raffia bags, but I really wanted to invest in something that I could wear during the summer. So I went to Chloe, and I actually walked past it. I saw one of their like little Chloe C bags as I was walking past, and I thought, oh my god, it's so cute, but I was like, no. But then as I walked past like the window, I saw this one, and then I was like, oh dear. So in I went. But anyway, here is the big reveal. It's the Chloe Faye. It's the Chloe Faye. When the Chloe Faye first came out, I was not on board, but I think that's just because my style back then was so different. But nowadays, I mean, they're just iconic, aren't they, really? And I'm actually really happy with myself for buying like a classic bag, because they're just never going to go out of fashion, I don't think. So I'm not sure what colour this is. I'm going to find out and say, but it's just lovely. And it is in person, I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but in person it's quite peachy. And then the suede at the top here is a beige, and honestly it's lovely. The leather is so soft. It's just gorgeous and I really love it. And then obviously the hardware, you've got the gold ring here and the gold chain, and then the clip here is silver. So actually it depends on like what kind of jewelry you wear. I wear a lot of gold, but if you also wore silver it would work really well too, because they've mixed metals here, and I'm also not opposed to mixing metals, so it's great. But inside, go like this. The strap is like this. So this is the strap. I've already adjusted it to the smallest one because I'm short, so I have to have a very small strap, but it actually fits perfectly and it sits right on my hip, which is where I want it. It's actually really roomy on the inside, so if you see, we've got one pocket here, then you have got another pocket in the middle there, and then you've got a final pocket at the end here with then a smaller pocket just at the back there. And it is so roomy, which is great because I am a miniature bag person. I don't really carry a lot of stuff, so I only really go for the smaller bags, but this is still small enough for me to not feel like weighed down by something, but it's also roomy enough to actually, if I wanted to fit more in there, I absolutely could. And it's just gorgeous. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about, as anybody should be, is obviously it is mostly leather on the back here, but there's also suede up top. So in terms of wearing this with dark clothes like black jeans or black trousers or anything, you definitely don't want transfer to get on here or on here. I have a suede protector, which I'm clearly going to use, but it's definitely a bag that really should just be worn with light colours like whites or pinks or anything, because again, you just don't want that transfer. But I mean, get a leather protector, get a suede protector, and it should be fine, but just look after it. That's the only thing, just look after it. But I'm just really happy with it. And it was a toss-up between this and the Chloe C bag that I saw when I was walking past the door, and the only thing that made me get this instead of the Chloe C bag is because I love the Chloe C bags. I think they're so cute, so dainty and elegant and small, but the only thing that made me want to get this instead is because the Chloe C bags were just that too small, and I wouldn't be able to fit my sunglasses case in there, which seems like a really trivial thing, but as a summer bag, which is the reason I bought this, I needed it to be able to fit my sunglasses case, and obviously the Chloe C was not going to, so the Chloe Faye ended up the winner, but I am just in love. I love it so much. It's just lovely, isn't it? It's just so lovely. I'm going to find out the colour for you now. The colour is peach orange, which makes most sense because it is peach and it is kind of orange. And the original retail price of this one, which I think is, there's lots and lots of different sizes. I think this is like the second smallest, because there's the very, very diddy one, which is kind of like a, I guess, the version of the wallet on chain for the Chloe and Faye. Then there's this one, and then there's another one, and then there's another one, I think. I could be wrong, but either way, peach orange. And then the original price of it was 1,020, well, that's what it's come up as on the Chloe website, but I got it for 628, so I got a really good discount there. Actually, on here it says the bag is milky orange, but then on the website it said peach orange, so I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it's something orange. That is my Chloe Faye. And then lastly, I went into, I wasn't really looking for clothes. I find it really difficult to buy clothes for myself because I'm quite short. Trousers, dresses, skirts, anything that they're just too long, always too long. And yeah, I find it really difficult to take clothes, to buy clothes, and I'm a bit lazy, and I'm just not the sort of person who would take them to get reupholstered. No, not reupholstered, god, I've been talking too much furniture. I'm not the sort of person to kind of like take them and get them like readjusted and things to fit me, so I'm very limited when it comes to buying clothes. But what I do tend to find is okay is tops and jumpers. So we went to Ralph Lauren, mostly for Dan, but then I had a mooch and I actually found some really cool pieces. So let me go get them. So I got 2 jumpers from Ralph Lauren. Now let me just not send, but you know, say a disclaimer. The sizes in Ralph Lauren are actually really funny, and especially when it comes, not funny, but in terms of like, if you want an oversized look, like everybody's very much into oversized. I mean, look, this cardigan itself is huge. So everybody wants an oversized jumper right now. And Ralph Lauren women's stuff doesn't tend to do that. So if you're buying jumpers from Ralph Lauren women, I would say always go really, really size up. Or in fact, just get the men's stuff. But I'm extra small in everything. I've got both of these in a large. And I still think, I'm not gonna like make a fuss about it, but I think I probably could have gone up to an extra large as well. But either way, they are perfect. So this is the first one I got. Now I have this in pink already, but I wanted it in white too, which might have been a dangerous color because I'm a mucky pup, but we'll see how I go. But it's just one of their classic cable knits. It's really lovely. The material is so soft, and it's got the little polo player here. And it's just great. And I just thought for summer, you can wear that tucked into jeans, you can wear that tucked into a skirt, over a dress. It's a classic, isn't it? And I have it in pink. And I actually forgot I had it. I didn't wear it for ages because it just wasn't my style for ages. I had it bought for me when I was like 15. And I just didn't wear it. And then all of a sudden this year I found it again and I was like, oh my god, I forgot I had one of these, and now I wear it all the time. So I thought it'd be good to invest in another colour. So it's lovely. And then the final thing I bought fashion wise was another jumper from Ralph Lauren, and again this is one of their classics as well with the American flag on it, and then here it says RL. Again, this is also in a large, but definitely in terms of this one I could have gone with an extra large, because I kind of wanted it to sit, I wanted to wear it with like leggings and stuff, and unfortunately it sits just above my bum, and I like having my bum covered when I wear big baggy jumpers, but it's fine. I'm still very happy with it. So I think that's really cool. I've been looking at the Gucci Marmont over the shoulder bag in the nude colour for probably about 4 months, and that retails at like 1,300 esque. It retails at like 1,300-ish, and I've been looking at it for about 4 months, umming and ahhing over whether to get it or not. And actually all of this that I brought comes in, I'm pretty certain, just under 1,000, or just under 1,300. So I ended up getting all of this for the exact same price that I was going to pay for one handbag, and I ended up getting things that I really needed, like the nude shoes. I ended up getting a summer bag, which was what the Gucci Marmont bag was going to be. I mean, these jumpers are just really like classic, great to have, and I mean the Gucci shoes were just a bargain, weren't they? So I'm actually feeling a lot more better now about spending that money, and you know what, it's okay to treat yourself once in a while, and I won't be doing any shopping for myself for a while, but yeah, I'm just really happy with all my purchases, and I'm looking forward to going to the pub and wearing some of them that we can do now. So yeah. Okay, so I know the other day I said that I wasn't treating myself, but the thing is, I went to ZARA because I needed to return some things, and I just can't go to ZARA and not buy something, so I bought some things. Anyway, I'm going to show them. So I got these jeans, which are probably not going to fit because I find it very difficult to buy jeans, and as history shows, the only jeans I can wear are Topshop jeans, so thank goodness ASOS bought them out, otherwise I would have been in not a good spot. But I'm going to try these because I really like the colour and I like the leg. I still wear skinny jeans. I know apparently it's not cool to anymore, but I don't suit straight leg jeans. So I'm going to try these out. In all honesty, I'm just going to automatically go off the bat and don't assume that they don't fit, but there's no harm in trying. So I'm going to give those a go. And I also got, this is what I'm very excited about, So I bought this dress, which is just lovely. So I love this. I love the print on it. It's got these lovely little flowers. It is long. I'm going to try all of these on so you can see in person, but it is long. It's got a slit here, which hopefully isn't too high. And at the top here, it's got this lovely kind of like pleated detail, and then these beautiful bow sleeves. These aren't even sleeves, are they? Straps. Bow straps. And it's just gorgeous. So I loved that one. Equally, this one is a bit of a rogue. Well, actually it's not rogue because I love pink, but I don't know how this is going to look on me. But we shall see. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's like a real big pink marshmallow, and oh, I just love it so much. I love the colour. It's very, very, very beachy, but honestly, I'm really looking forward to being able to wear this when summer comes around. But I picked that up, so again, I'll try it out for you. Lastly was this, which is, oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's very, very, I feel like kind of cottage core, you know, with the puff sleeves and the little buttons here. It's long again. I don't know, I'm obviously feeling quite brave because I tend to, you know, steer clear of long dresses because height issues. But obviously I'm feeling quite brave at the moment, and I'm really hoping that these work out. So anyway, I'm gonna try them all on and show you, and hopefully it looks good. Unfortunately, the jeans didn't work, but this dress does work. I absolutely love it. It's stunning, and actually it is probably the perfect length. It probably could have been a little bit shorter, so it cuts off just on my ankle, which is fine, but it's really nice. So up close you can see the ties are really lovely, and there, and it fits really well down here. It is slightly, I'd say if it's big anywhere, it's probably a bit big on my back, but you can't really see that. So, and then in terms of what shoes I'm gonna wear, I'm either gonna probably wear trainers or sandals, or even got flip-flops if I really fancied it. So just keep it really chill. But then actually if I wanted to dress it up, I could probably wear some nice wedges too. And obviously the slit is not too high either. It comes up probably mid-thigh, which is just perfect. So yeah, this is amazing. Now I know this is probably not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it is mine. Oh my goodness. I'm just covering it because I do need to wear a bra underneath this, probably a strapless one, but for now I don't have one of those. So, but oh my gosh, this is just amazing. It is the most lovely color ever. It is obviously really, really big and like voluptuous, but I really like this. And honestly, the length again on this one seems to be perfect. I am just so surprised. I'm really I'm having such a good time because I can never ever normally find lovely long dresses, and this is just, I mean, Zara's doing really well. So yeah, this is just gorgeous. So this is the back. It's just my back, but honestly I know it's unlikely that any of us are going to be going on holidays anytime soon, but when, you know, the day eventually comes, this is going to be just perfect. I'm so happy. Oh, this just makes me feel like a really big marshmallow. Okay, right, one more. Now this is the piece de résistance. This is just everything. How pretty. It's just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I just love dresses like this because they really do, at least in my eyes, they just make me feel so pretty. Oh, this just makes me long for summer because I want to wear them. I mean, I guess I could wear them now, but this is so nice. And again, it fits really, really well up here. Lengthwise, it's absolutely perfect. I did try a belt with it actually, but I don't know if you can see, it kind of falls to here. So it finishes on your hip, and then this is where the skirt starts. So it's not really meant to be worn with a belt. or at least I couldn't really style it with a belt, but somebody else is probably going to be better at that than I am. Oh, lovely. And again, this one has a slit. This one comes up slightly further than the other one, but still not too high, so that's good. And again, in terms of what I'd wear, probably just trainers. Oh, it's so lovely. I actually can't stop looking. This one is just stunning, and these sleeves are so cute as well. It's got a little bit of ruffle detail here. So lovely. Now, doing fashion was something a little bit new on this channel, I know that, as we've mostly just been focused on like home interiors, but I love fashion. So if anybody's actually interested in, or if people want more fashion related content, then please let us know, because I mean, even Dan loves his fashion as well, so we'd both be happy to put more of that out as well if that's what people might want to see. If not, then it's fine. Tell us and we'll stop doing it. But I just thought it'd be nice if and when we do go shopping, if we were just to show some bits, or maybe even show some styling, I don't know. But let us know if that's something that you would like to see more of, because it is a passion of both of us, particularly mine, and I would like to show more content on it. And I'm sorry if this video hasn't been like the best fashion video you've ever seen. Obviously we're still trying to like find our feet and work out how to like do certain things, and especially when showing off clothes and stuff, I still don't know the best way to do it. I will try and do some more research to find out. Please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments if this is something that you are enjoying, and if so, then we would both love to show more of it. All right,